so many people requested me to do more and more these English videos, but last days I'm really busy, so it's hard for me to find time. But I imagine to do the same video what I did in Latvia, the same do in English, but it's really complicated to describe, but I'll try my best to describe it. And this information has been put together with many channelings that we have did so far, and it's related to subconscious, or how Enrico says, inner energies, or how I understand it to be the soul, your soul. Your soul is basically the most easiest way to understand for you what I'm talking about. Your soul is the one that feels I'm here, the one that feels this is my arm, the one that feels these are my emotions, the one that observes the thoughts and feels the thoughts. And sometimes when we are in a deep sleep state, the soul feels the emotions in these dreams, but you don't see or feel your physical body, but you feel the emotions, the happening in the dream state. And sometimes soul is also what you feel when your body in deep meditation starts to like fastly move in a tunnel, or fastly move in starts as feeling as spinning, or in the sense of, oh, I felt like I'm falling and now I'm back. And this is also what the soul feels. These are these movements. So when the soul gets into contact with the physical body, we have more and more detailed these senses, and also more and more we can get in touch with the physical matter. So the physical body is like an interface. And now we will get to the next part. Is, so we talked about the soul, and we talk about the mind as the brain functions, and we can talk about the action, like what do we do. And I see that many people, from my understanding now, from these challenges that I've done and the information that has been coming through, I like to put this information together to describe it more detailed to others, because many times when I do channel the words that have been said they require more detailed explanation. So that's what I do these driving videos, where I talked about more detailed explanation to that information that I had using my own mind. So let's talk about manifesting or achieving goals. This would be the most easiest way to describe this information. Now normally what soul is here, soul isn't here for money, unless you feel excitement achieving money, or unless you feel excitement of having lots of money. This is really rare to many people, because normally the soul, you, is here to create, is here depending on your true natural self, whether your higher self is a loving, creative, intellectual, communication, and loves to communicate with people, loves, I've seen many people that loves family life. And in my sense, this is technical thinking, and this is technical and creative thinking, I would say. And the more how I find my excitement is, I love to do, and I feel really deepest inspiration to do technical thinking. And I really feel the excitement when I succeed in some kind of a creative way with technical stuff. Also, I feel excitement when I realize something new with technology, like chips and electronics and stuff like that, and also computer programming. So, what is your soul's goal? This is a simple question. What gives you excitement? What gives you joy? What do you like to do? And in simplest way, in one word to be describe it, what is your inspiration? From what you receive inspiration? From what you receive the highest energy of success? Many times it's also relationship. Your soul really wants to have a good relationship. It means you're a family type of person. Now, when you want to achieve a goal, it's really important to know what is your soul's inspiration, because it's like a huge, gigantic ship that goes in a one direction. That is your soul. That's what you are here to do. And whenever you receive this excitement, this inspiration, this amazing feeling of success, for example, like kids, they are really happy for a new game, or for a new gift, or for whatever it may be. And it's their inspiration at that moment. It's their inspiration, what they are here to do, to have fun, to be excited. And it's really important that you find this, what is your goal, what are you here to do. And it's easily by knowing what's your excitement. And it's like a huge ship that goes in a certain direction. Your soul is here to do a certain task. Your soul is here, and your soul receives higher and higher energy once it's doing its task. So imagine it's a huge ship that goes a certain direction, and the mind is a captain. And when the captain knows too much, thinks too much, doubts too much, fears too much, has read a lot of books about, is this good or is this bad? Should I go there or should I not go there? But the ship is his own course, but the captain is nearly always trying to go another course, because maybe that course isn't so good. Maybe that course is better. Maybe it's not good to do there. And we receive these doubts, these in simple words, the ship that just stops in a certain direction or starts going different direction, and the soul yourself is telling you, no, let's go back in that trajectory, in that direction, in that course that we were. But the mind is out of balance. Mind is out of balance, and it's totally the program is totally corrupt. And the question is that why does this happen? It's happening because of duality. Because we always think what is good, what is bad, what should I do and what should I not do. And all this information, it's not that it's something good or bad to do something or this, it's that too much of this information creates like an out of balance between mind and soul, meaning that mind is going in one direction, soul is willing to go in another direction. And that's why then we receive suffering, these feelings when we I cannot achieve anything, I cannot go anywhere, what should I do, what is my purpose, and so on and so on. But when the mind and soul is in balance, the ship is going in a certain direction, this is where I'm going. And sometimes we feel that when we see that there's a huge wave coming, or it may be difficult, but the ship is convinced of itself and feels that this is the direction that we will go. And sometimes the feelings guide us there, the feelings take us there, and then navigate us to a different direction. But this soul feels that this is the direction that we must go. And what the captain must do, what the mind can do is use its skills, use its knowledge, use its talents that the mind has learned, like use it to go and help the soul in this direction where the soul is going. And in simple words, what it could be, it's you're an artist or you're a technical thinker, for example. I will use me as a subject. I'm a technical thinker. I love to get progress, for example, now in the solar panels. And I feel that money is not the motivation in this thing. So I will not use money as an expectation. What could be the outcome? What could I receive? Because when I create expectation that, okay, I will make these solar panels and they will have success, for example, and I will earn like 100 euros, for example, on this particular client, for example. And who knows what will happen. But if I fail, I will have a deep loss or a deep feeling of loss, for example. And this creates the fog energies in the body, which is like energy blockages. But I must understand that my excitement is not the money. My excitement is of doing it successfully, doing it correctly, doing it, use my creativity, logical thinking to do it precisely. For example, if money would be the subject, the motivator, I would want to do, I would love to do it as much as I can earn, and I will find my creativity to make more and more earnings. But my inspiration is, or in this case, the idea, the sample which I imagined is having the success of creativity. For example, imagining how I should put this sheet, this wire here, and the mind is here to help me doing this. The captain knows how to do. The captain knows how to steer the wheel. The captain knows how to accelerate and de-accelerate if it's necessary. So, in this case, doing the wirings, doing the connections, the microchips, the everything that's necessary to set up, or the construction, or the diagrams, it's a way where the creative mind or the mind comes in hand to assist the ship going in that direction. So, for example, you see that there is a difficulty in front, like a huge wave. Okay, but you feel that this is the direction that we must go. Use all your skills, your talents, your knowledges of creativity of the mind, what the mind can help you. Mind is like putting the puzzle together. You have this huge inspiration, this huge, I want to go there, I feel that I want to go there. And the mind can help you to put all these puzzles together. It's like a processor that helps to put together. So, and the next thing is action, taking action. So, in simple words, taking action means whether your actions that you are doing is in harmony or is in balance or on the same wave with what you feel, what you think, and what you do. So in simple words, this information came to me when people ask questions that the beings cannot answer, because a person is thinking one thing, the energy is in a different place, feeling something else, and the body, the physical, is asking something different. It's a complete out of balance. It's like I'm thinking about ships, I'm feeling my inspiration is about dogs, and I'm talking about, for example, aliens. So when the beings feel this out of balance and they ask, oh, what do you want to know? Just focus on the one thing you want to know, concentrate, put all these three things together. And as they said, Enrico said that this is like the golden bridge of three supports: soul, physical, and mind. In other words, energy, physical, and the mind. And in this story, which I'm telling you, is that the soul, the mind, and your actions, it's similar. So if the captain is going in that direction, the soul is going in that direction. Captain is knowing how to assist in its direction, but he is always doing something else, always like washing floors or eating, for example. He's not paying attention to, at this certain moment I must do this, or in this certain moment the question is not about aliens, it's about puppies, or it's about computers, for example. That your mind and your actions and your soul is completely into balance, or is concentrated and focused enough to go in one direction. And I know that in English my word library or vocabulary is really small, so I'm really sorry that I cannot explain it into deeper understanding about this, as I sometimes can do it in Latvian language. But the idea is that people who cannot or don't achieve anything, and it's because they're out of balance. they're thinking about problems, they're not focusing on the soul, what the soul wants to experience. And also, if they feel that, okay, I must go, I must do something, they're constantly doubting themselves that this is not correct. I've read it in a book, my friend told me this, and this is not correct, this is not precise. But if your inspiration is in that direction, go and assist your soul, assist your true self, that you want to use all the capability of the mind to achieve these goals, and also that you will take action to it, that you will do it, that you will, when you decided, I will go to work, you truly go to work, you truly go do this. You don't, okay, I will go to work, I feel, I have the understanding, what should I do now? But you go to a cafe, or you go to meet your friends, and the inspiration and all the knowledge and the mind is just wipes out because there is no action to it. So, now, what should you do to put this into balance? First is no thought meditation. Relax your thoughts. All the knowledge you have, all the knowledge you need, and all the knowledge you can gain will be gained much easier once you start going in the direction where the soul is going. And this is also like if you are in one balance, if you are, for example, the soul is pulling rope in one direction and the mind is pulling rope in the other direction, and which will be the strongest, which will be stronger? One of them will break. Whether the soul will break down like in tears and sadness, or whether the mind will break down in anger and disbelief and judgment, some kind of. So, but if they are both going in and pulling the rope in the same direction, it's finally something is happening, finally something is going, finally something I am achieving. So, first of all, no thought meditation in which you calm down your mind with all the belief systems you have, all the knowledge you have. Because sometimes we think that to achieve this goal we have to go there. But when we start following the feeling, start following the soul, the inspiration, we know that sometimes what we thought is completely wrong. The experience led me to believe that it's much easier to achieve this. Also, this is many times in cases of electronics or like a difficult thing, like people say, oh, I will never learn this, I will never achieve this. It's like the mind is just blocking itself, judging, but the soul feels that this is the direction that we must go. And when you stop out of this blockage of disbelief and start just looking, just have a look on it, and everything seems much simpler by the time we take our first step. So, how to focus? No thought meditation. The next is focus your mind. Ask yourself, what is that I truly wish to do? What is that I truly wish to have? Ask your soul, ask your true self. And then I think it's much easier for me to tell some examples to understand it better. So one time I was fed up with what I'm doing. I was in the house and I woke up in the morning and I understood, no, I don't want to do this anymore. This is totally not for me. I don't understand it. For example, it was something related to computer programming. And then I sit down in chair or in bed, I don't remember, and I ask myself, my soul, what is that I truly want? What is that I truly want now? And instantly it was go and have a sleep to nature, like go to the nature. And this is an inspiration, and I feel so happy about this idea. Once my mind said, okay, I'm fed up with computer programming, and this inspiration came, the mind said, okay, let's do this. And suddenly such huge energy came, like huge inspiration, huge joy came. Yes, let's do this. So the next thing what the mind does is it doesn't block itself, it's allowing yourself. the next thing is knowing how to get there, and just pop, take a car, drive there, stay there, sleep there in the nature, like next to a lake. I went there, I drive there, and what happened was I went to the lake, I felt so asleep, and I was like, man, I'm so sleepy, and I went back to the car and fell asleep. And when I woke up, I was completely restarted. Completely, I felt like completely fresh, and mind was working so clearly now, so relaxed now, and so beautifully now. And I understood that working hard is completely not for me. So, and taking action is also that I feel that I want to go there. I know that I want to go there, but my body is like, we'll go back programming, for example. That also your actions are in a line. So, how you can do this no-thought meditation and focus on the stuff that you want and allow to take action to the direction. And when you are going in direction, focus completely on what you are doing. Focus completely on where you are going. Keep the focus on it. And what the mind can do is, when you're, for example, working with something, for example, painting an artwork, be completely in it. Don't let your mind balance out to distractions. Don't let your actions be distracted by something else. Be completely in it. Be in it. And when you are in it, ideas come, how you can create it even better. The knowledge comes, the experience comes, and action also. You learn how to move your hand, comes even from practice. And also the next thing is, and this is truly when you want to receive answer to your things that you want to know in your life, like answers that you wish to know for a long period of time. When you are focused on the question, when you ask your soul the question, and when you focus, concentrate on it, you will receive the answer. It's like telling the universe, yes, I concentrate on this thing. I went into this question, which I have right now. I'm not thinking about dogs, I'm not thinking about any distractions. This is the thing. And your mind and your soul is completely concentrated on it. And what does is the universe knows without any doubts that this is the thing that you want to know. This is the thing that your soul wants to know. Because it's really important understanding what the soul wants, what your inner energy wants, because it's the dominating thing. It's the all force. It's the most strongest force that guides you in your life. And whenever we have difficulties, it's because the mind is out of balance and the mind tries to take us somewhere else, some in a different way. So it's really important to know and feel what the soul truly wants. And to know what the soul truly wants, we have to go into no-thought meditations where we start feeling ourselves, we start feeling our observer, the I am, the one that observes thoughts, one that observes. And we understand when we get closer to this feeling, the one that observes is the one that creates the future for us, is the one that creates the law of attraction, if one may say. And our mind uses everything to experience this, or to be creative in this experience, or even if it's necessary to go closer to this experience. So this is the golden bridge. And also what Enrico said about this is when we are in balance, the golden bridge performs, making a perfect knowingness of I am here. Perfect knowingness, I am here, I know what I should do at all given moments and times. In other words, I never have a doubt that what I am doing right now is something I not should be doing. We are always clearly focused and balanced on the thing that I'm doing right now. And it goes without any effort. It goes without any blockages. It goes without any resistances. Those things happen clearly, and with the help of the universe. The universe even helps you, but in a way, it's the soul that helps you, because the soul is willing to go in this direction. So I hope this information helped you. I know that people are requesting channelings in English, to do channelings in English, but the really funniest thing is I have nobody to speak English next to me. And when somebody else, and it's even difficult to channel through a computer, because the beings want to have and feel the person's energy, or even to hear his energy. So what I want to say, it's through the computer it's complicating, and in person many times there are only Latvians here, and when they start talking English, the beings are saying, why are you creating difficulties of trying to speak English? You can speak Latvian. And the beings don't understand, why should we speak English? So it creates like a small theater for the beings to have like excitement, like, oh, we are trying to push something important. So but I definitely want to channel in English also. So okay, so thank you for listening, and have a good sunny day.